read the title, bro, you know exactly why you and I are here today. Look, I was actually meant to record this like way earlier, but you know, I had to start up stuff and you know, life gets in the way too. But we're here, bro. I told you I was gonna react to Lynn's backstory, bro. Like, I'm still holding off on the post game. I'm sure there's still like much more to it than just like her backstory, but you know, it's something that's been lingering in my mind. And I wasn't kidding when I said I'm gonna play that post game like a 1 or 2 years, bro. Like, I want to play other games too. Like, you know, it's not that easy. Let me make sure my my stuff here. Oh, that looks a little bit odd. This is a whole 22-minute video, bro. So I'm expecting an in-depth breakdown. And of course, shout out Dread actually, who made this video. Like, I don't know you, probably don't know me, but I'm gonna leave, you know, the full video to his in the link in the description below. You know, gotta give credit, bro. Because hey, it's because for people like you, get to know the backstory, people like this, bro. I'm not gonna stall though, bro. But on some real shit, what to do, folks, and welcome back to like a special type of Reborn video, bro. But actually, one more thing I want to mention before we start, since I kind of get sidetracked, because whatever. I am kind of thinking of playing Desolation like right after Uranium, you know, Universe right now, the Uranium and then Desolation, and people might be like, well, when I gotta play Rejuvenation, bro. Like, I'm thinking like when it's completed, bro. Some say 1 year, 2, maybe 5, maybe even 10. Holy fuck, that's gonna be a long time. The story, like, I don't know what to expect. Hopefully all my answers get hopefully all my questions get answered in this video, bro. Let's get to it.
Pokemon Reborn's main antagonist,
where that's
Lynn,
cut,
also known as Lindsay Peria, is depicted in 2 separate
Lindsay
characters
Peria,
and has a unique character backstory that is not
quiet.
widely known by everyone, and can only be fully known if you were to play through the main and post-game multiple.
And that's exactly what I watched in this video, bro, because I'm not playing through the post game. Hey, shout out Dread, bro. You're a real one.
Story, as well as explaining everything in her life events that led up to her becoming the ruler of a god. Fair warning,
ruler of a god.
This video will also discuss some sensitive topics, such as child abuse.
Whoa! Immediately talking about child. Okay, stop, bro. Like, I'm not trying to pause. Like, it's been a long time since I record like a reaction, so I usually do them on stream, but like, fuck, bro.
To the earliest point of Lynn's backstory.
Let's get to it.
And the story starts with her, as well as her mother and father in Reborn City, where her father would abuse her and perform other suspected things to her for
Okay, so she got abused the fuck out of as a kid. That's only fucked up, bro.
Is until one day when Lynn's mother finds out what he had been doing to their child and kills him out of anger.
Always the mom. She said you did what to our daughter.
She then attempts to drown Lynn as a mercy act to prevent her from having to suffer with her father's actions.
No fucking wait, we're just a minute in. No way her own fucking parents was this crazy, bro. First of all, her mother kills her father, you know, for knowing what the fuck he did. But it's just like, actually, you gotta go to, like, what the fuck?
And apologizes profusely for her actions.
Yeah.
At this point, Lynn's mother takes her own life, thus leaving.
Okay, so this is it's all under a minute in. But then she says, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
This is until a young girl named Tara finds Lynn on a stormy day.
Oh my god, she has normal hair? Get it?
Tara asks Lynn where her parents are. She cries at the question. Tara, acknowledging that Lynn has no one looking out for her, takes Lynn back to her home in Barrow Ward to figure out where she needs to be.
So that's why she always was so close or cool with Tara, at least, you know, with the whole, you know, attorney thing that was kind of hinted towards.
Tara claims that maybe someday they can both stop living in fear. It is from this point they both become great friends.
Like, how old is Tara, by the way? You know, maybe someday the both of us can learn to stop living in fear. Like, that's crazy, bro.
When Lynn arrives at Tara's home, her family seems to be welcoming of her until they can figure out what has happened and why she's in the streets. They set Lynn up in a storeroom. Although cramped, they claim it's hers for as long as she needs, as well as Tara's mother showing proper care for Lynn and even offering her hot cocoa.
That's nice, bro.
After her time with Tara's family, she began to convince Tara to get out of the so-called cookie-cutter lifestyle by breaking the rules, as in the end, everything is pointless. During this time, Tara's father became concerned about Tara acting strange since Lynn's arrival, and suggested that proper boundaries between the two should be put in place.
So she was already acting out of place back then? Let me go back.
Tara's father begins to look further into where Lynn came from, and when Lynn finds out that they were looking deeper into her past, she feels rejected by the family, causing her to run away from their home and back out onto the street.
Fuck, so like her past was just so like too much of her for her, bro. That the fact that when he was like trying to like figure that shit out, she's like pushed them away and ran away. Fuck.
Until she is found by Dr. Sigmund.
We both know this guy's a fucking. Let's just see, bro.
Who gives Lynn the typical speech about the real definition of asylum, and is brought to the orphanage to stay until she's the age of 18, where she'll be free as an adult.
So I'm trying to understand how old she was at this time.
During her time in the orphanage, she becomes mischievous and manipulative by extorting people's secrets and using them to her advantage.
So even back then, she started to become a menace. It's like, yeah, so if you say that shit one more, like, it's like, so if you say that shit one more time, like even blackmailing and shit.
As well as manipulating the orderly, such as John, to obtain privileges and pushing the boundaries within the orphanage.
Yeah, I'm still trying to know how you became a god.
Chess rivalry with Anna, and is the only one that can defeat her in chess. This rivalry would soon be the cause of Lynn becoming lost and finding Arceus.
Go back?
While Lynn is at the orphanage, it is made clear that she is neglected by other children and harassed due to the hell that she puts other children through.
So she, even back then in the orphanage, not a single fucking soul liked her. I said, like, you stay the fuck away from us, bro.
She also, on multiple occasions, is sent to the circuit for her actions.
Isn't that where she get electrocuted? Shit. I bet she started. I bet at some point, like when she got electrocuted, she just looked at him like not saying a single thing.
One day, during a chess match with Anna, Lynn is winning a match until Anna turns the game around and win, causing Lynn to throw a fit and Sigmund getting involved, which has both Lynn and Sigmund yelling at each other.
Oh, she actually.
The orderly escort all the children to their cells, where Lynn is taken by Sigmund and put into the circuit. But later,
it's just like, I just can't imagine Lynn snapping like this, bro. Because the one I've seen, at least, like maybe you've seen, you know, the actual full Lynn, if that makes sense. It's like she's so like calm and she's broken as fuck, but she's like, well, numbers are mean. Like, okay, bro, this dystopian ass attitude.
her escapes, never to be seen again by other children in the orphanage.
So she ditched? Also, when this theme started playing in game, that was crazy, bro. Final Fantasy ass theme. What's happening now? Long ass black. Hello? Did I pause? I know I didn't pause, bro. There we
While
go.
Lynn escapes from the orphanage, at some point, she falls under the grand stairway into Sataya Stray,
She look mad different, bro.
where it is noted by Adrian that they saw a girl climbing the walls of the cavern. While Lynn is climbing, she ends up falling directly into the sanctum, where she's trapped inside with no resources and only a meteor.
Okay.
While Lynn lays on the ground, severely injured, a sound is heard from the meteor, and Arceus appears before her.
So this guy just fucking spawned. I was like, you are the
She
child. Like,
would
what?
attempt to shoot it away until it heals her injuries, and with a single offer of a marshmallow, Lynn befriends the Arceus, but remains trapped in the sanctum with it.
Okay.
While trapped in the chamber, Lynn takes care of Arceus, and Arceus blesses her with its power. Desperate to escape, Lynn creates her puppet to free herself from the sanctum.
Okay, wait. So we remember that basically this was kind of talked about, like a girl found this god, la la la. I mean, okay, it's gotta make sure because sometimes I actually mute my Michael doing that shit. But this was kind of like talked about a way back, I'm pretty sure. So this pretty much confirms it was Arceus. I mean, I guess it was kind of obvious, but you know, still. So she falls down this hole, sees that meteor with the crystal and all, and then Arceus spawns. I'm just trying to understand, like, how did my man even get trapped here? Why is he just like chilling here?
Desperate to escape, Lynn creates her puppet to free herself from
Name creates her puppet to free
the
herself.
sanctum, and eventually the new world.
Whoa. So did she, okay, being bestowed with Arceus' power, she created a puppet to try to escape? If she's so OP, why didn't she just like fly? Like, I don't get it.
Our next story brings us to the main story and Lynn's puppet, as well as a brief description of what the puppet is like.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
So the Lynn we met during the entire game was a puppet. We found out at the end of the game anyway. Like that, the one we saw just now is the original Lynn. I still don't know why she didn't like fly out to Sanctum, bro.
First, throughout her journey with the puppet, her goal is to obtain the 4 keys to open the Sataya Stray seal, and does this by manipulating Team Meteor, as they both share a common goal of attaining the keys. Using the puppet, however, was difficult for Lynn, especially when it came to talking, which was explained why that when the puppet spoke, it was brief and intimidating.
So that's why she was just struggling with communication. It wasn't even a fucking act. I thought she was trying to act all cool and shit, like, numbers are mean. That she was like, oh fuck, I can't like code this puppet like what the fuck? Like, you looking kind of buns. You kind of buns.
The puppet showed unnatural abilities as well, such as extreme speed, strength.
Exactly. That's why you just like randomly started killing people like in one shot and shit. Like how?
And invincibility, as shown when killed by Titania and appearing moments later unscathed.
Yeah, like I remember Titania and Lissy stabbed her in the fucking chest. And she's like, I'm back, like how?
It is also stated by Taka that Lynn is narcoleptic, due to Lynn either getting bored of the puppet and setting it down like a toy for later, until she's ready to play with it again, or because of how exhausting it is to control.
Okay, so there's an actual tool on using the puppet, bro. Is it narcoleptic when you can't Google this shit, bro. I'm not gonna look like an idiot today.
Lynn also recruits Terra into Team Meteor, and was essentially her right hand. Terra was also the only one to know of Lynn's plans to free herself from Satay. She also knew what was going to happen and how Lynn would let the protagonist win in the end.
She knew of the entire plan since start. You know, Terra, I really thought you were a dumbass bitch, bro, but the fact that you basically had a god by your side, you know, props, bro. Props.
During the Tanzan Meteor base raid, if you have Laura with you in the Tanzan depths, she makes reference to Lynn that she knew in the orphanage, and how, as previously stated, was manipulative and extorted people's secrets, until she disappeared one day after an incident with Sigmund. She would also target Laura's OCD for fun by breaking her pens if she had it.
That's fucked up. What the fuck? She's like breaking her. She's like, fuck your OCD. Like, Lynn, stop. Like, no, bro. There's no stopping, bro.
As the story goes on, Lynn climbs the ranks of Team Meteor by selling out her superiors, such as Ace, or attempting to kill them, such as Sirius with the trap brooch.
Yeah.
Until she claims herself as
Ace actually got, like, the thing's like when Ace died, I thought it was gonna be some shit like near the end of the game, he's gonna come back. He's like, oh, I'm back. Like, that guy actually got smoked. Like, that guy actually got fucking bombed. Things like right here, I know what I am, I know what we are. Like, why she trying to include me and shit, bro? Like, I still don't get this part, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But then she says some shit like, we are the mother who murders her child. Like, this must be a hint toward like her mother trying to drown her ass, bro. Like, that's just fucking insane, bro. Like, how the fuck you gonna kill your own child and be like, you know, my bad, and then end yourself? Like, what the fuck? This game is deep, bro.
when you defeat Lynn for a second time, she will reveal her true self to the player, but not before killing Puppet Lynn before us in a similar way to what we saw back in Jade's gym.
Okay.
And either let you go to continue playing her games with the protagonist, or, if you're on the Anna Smiles route, attempt to kill the protagonist, seeing them as a threat to her goals, which are also revealed to the protagonist of wanting to escape Satay. At the point of being able to go free, she no longer wants to do so because of how much fun it is and the endless possibilities of the new world.
So you gotta beat her twice. Then she reveals her real self, and then she sees you as a threat. But then she's like, yo, this shit kind of fun. And then, what the? Yo, like, we never got this shit, bro. What the fuck is this? Damn.
If you're on the Anna Smiles route, with help from Anna altering reality for our success, you'll be brought down to the real Lynn, who is located on Sataya Stray Meteor with her pulse Arceus behind her. Lynn will begin to mock Anna's efforts for disappearing due to the effects of reality alteration, and will claim that altering reality comes to her naturally now, thanks to the power of Arceus.
What, so that's just natural now?
Lynn ended up constructing the pulse Arceus early, and transporting it down here long before the protagonist even arrived. She will also mention that she used our pulse not to mature Arceus, but so it is different.
Okay, so mature Arceus. So was Arceus? I might get into say, was Arceus really like? I know I know Pulse is like forced evolution or whatever, but it was kind of like mentioned before earlier as well that they made this Pulse like speed up like Pokemon's growth. Like, I remember that shit or whatever. It was an baby Arceus? Dog, I don't know, bro. Like, I guess in this universe, like, the respective legendary was Arceus. Like, in that specific time, like, 'cause We ain't seen like no other legendaries, bro. And I guess it was being born, like, I guess. Maybe you can tell me in the comments, I don't know. She basically just ran to us saying shit like, besides what you know about us, like both her and Arceus, we didn't have to be born to this stupid world. Adults get away with doing shitty things all the time, right? Lovers cheat, doctors lie, parents can do anything well to a child. It feels so weird seeing like Lynn like this, you know? It feels out of character, but she's really struggling to actually like talk in a puppet form. Why can everyone else out there get away with doing all kinds of nasty things? But this is what crosses the line. You can really tell like how fucked up she is, bro. Like, if you actually take this on a serious level, like outside of all this game shit, like because of every single thing that's happened in her life that's led up to this point, like her whole view like on this world is just messed up, bro. Like you can tell like with all kind of nasty things, but this is what crossed line, like it's just pettiness, bro. It's pettiness against the world. Like she hates it. Like it's fucked. It's actually fucked, bro. And penance ain't the answer. As cliche may be, like I have no enemies, that type of shit, but it's true, bro. Would you really live a life full of like resentment and hate and is it negative emotions, or a peaceful ass life? Positive, you know? I know my answer.
After this, she will try to claim that we, the player, are not in control of the protagonist, but that she's in control and the protagonist is her second puppet. You'll batter her moments later, or she will only use her Arceus. When you beat her, she'll be betrayed by Arceus and seemingly killed.
She dies? Oh, wait. Okay, first of all, she said, you're in control, I am. You know who you think you're, my fucking puppet, but that's not fucking true. Please show me her dying, bro.
What?
Like, that sounds crazy, but you know, like, I gotta see. Like, I gotta see. Oh! That shit got packed. We were supposed to make it so we wouldn't be sad anymore, right? We're supposed to make a world where we could be happy. Where nobody forgot about us, or scared us, or made us do things we didn't want. You can do that, can't you? I think she basically abused the power, bro. So when did she get smoked? Tiger. This is shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up, Lynn! I've been listening to your bullshit for so fucking long! Power this, power that, pump this, I don't know what the bullshit! Like, I know Arceus snapped, bro. Holy, did he behead her? Like, even for a fucking FNAF jumps, like what the fuck? Ain't no way! Bro, don't skip, I wanna see it again, bro. Like, oh my god, he actually fucking like ended her. Like he was like, go end it. But did her head actually fall off? Well, Arceus, what did she do? Oh, so that's how he felt. But she's alive still, right? Because she's like immortal. Like, we need light Yagami, bro. We need light Yagami, bro. She's just like me after all. Oh no, he pushed. Okay, I thought he like sliced.
Throughout the post-game, Lynn is not physically seen, but she will constantly stalk the player and mock their efforts, or do things such as forcing the protagonist to release Pokemon from their PC.
What? No way! It's like, go lead strike, and like, nah. If I had to lead strike, nah.
All she wishes to do is to have fun with what she believes is her second puppet. Lynn is also seen.
So she's so fucked up. She actually thinks we are her. Holy fuck.
After this, she will intentionally burn herself with a cigarette to get Charlotte in trouble. She will also offer Yuffie a forged doctor's note, as she overheard Sigmund denying Yuffie one previously. If Lynn gave her that note, things would have turned out a lot different from what we know.
Okay. I still don't get the note thing. Can somebody explain? Bro, Lynn look actually like ratchet. Like she actually look ratchet, bro. She like a whole clean suit, like actually like nice, colorful green hair. She look like a fucking hobo, bro. Man, get this whack ass bitch on my screen, bro. I lost so many games to you. Oh my god, bro.
When you reach the end of the post-game, your final battle will be located in the New World Asylum.
Look at that Arceus anime, bro. I wish there was more like overworld animations, bro. She look fucking clean.
Your final battle will be located in the New World Asylum, where you'll find dialogue indicating her backstory, which was previously brought up at the start of the video. When you reach Lynn, she will seem bored, after expecting an army of people to show up, only for it to just be the protagonist. After you defeat Lynn, she only seems to care about protecting Arceus, as is all that she has left. When you defeat Arceus, she seems to check if Arceus is hurt, to which she is pushed to the ledge by the now free and enraged god. It is then up to the player whether they save Lynn or not.
So we can actually let her die. Fuck. We can actually just let her die. Yep. I guess we're gonna have to get to that part in 2 years, bro. 2020, what will be 6? Post-game Reborn. I think I'm joking too. You can see how here in dialogue, she was like, wow, how could I defeat me like this? Like, I'm not you, bro. Shit.
If she is left to fall, she'll mention that this is how it ends, and imagine going out in a blaze of glory, and that this ending had sucked. And then proceeds to fall into the New World Void and presumably killed. Later, if you have the Ebony Stone piece, however, she'll say something different than what she originally says in the flashback, mentioning so much for the Blaze of Glory, as well as having a similar injury to what she had when Arceus attacked her.
Okay.
This brings up the possibility and theory of Lynn's story being in a loop, and is only broken if the player saves her from dying.
So basically, if we don't save her, the entire Reborn arc would happen over and over again. Holy, we are like the Messiah or some shit, bro. We came into this fucked up time like, yo, let me like change shit here for a bit. Like, what the fuck? The F12 combo, bro. F12. Oh shit, F12 combo.
If she is saved by the character, she'll mostly be confused, as she originally believed that she was indeed in control of the protagonist, but now seeing that we chose to save her, understands that we are indeed a person and not just her puppet.
Yes.
She will suggest that the protagonist catch Arceus, as it is still enraged. Once you do this, you can either leave her to go on her own way, or take her with you back to the nightclub. If you leave her there, that will be the last time you see her.
Damn. So, do you catch Arceus in his pulls or his bait? I don't know, bro.
If you take her back to the nightclub, you will share some dialogue with her, and even have the option to share some lemonade with her.
Like how?
And is shown to not be a heartless or devoid of emotion villain.
Yeah, but how old? Like, how old is everyone? Like, what is the timeline of this shit, bro? Where she escaped and everything? Like, at least like a 1 or 2 year time skip.
And even cries over lemonade as a memory to her past childhood that she did not get to live.
It's fucked, bro. It's fucked. If I cry over lemonade, you're not allowed to tell anyone, okay? What if I said no? Fuck you gonna do, bitch?
When Lynn is brought back to the nightclub, she will sit on a couch in a corner, away from everyone else. If you talk to her, she'll be confused as to why people are not only not killing her, but even talking to her. She doesn't understand and states that she has a lot to think about.
Yes.
Terra even came around to her and still wants to be her friend, despite after everything Lynn did to her.
What? Did I miss anything? Like, she didn't really do much to her.
Nightclub dialogue, she'll mention how everything is too much for a small 14-year-old.
She was 14 doing this shit. You know what? You low-key want smart fucking you, bro. You actually want the way you manipulated a whole fucking team and shit. Hey, applaud, but only one, because you're a fucking villain.
However, that she does not feel 14, and that she has to be somewhere around 20 years old by now.
Oh, what? Somebody just explain the timeline of this, please. Like, please. Like, did her body just stop aging, but her, like, actual age is 20?
This could most likely be due to the altered time Cité astray, similar to how Adrian was trapped in Cité for 10 years, but for her, it was only an hour.
For a second, I thought my audio wasn't recording. Woo! Ooh, I got a little bit scared there.
Next, I'd like to obviously thank Ame and Cass for mainly helping out with this.
Yes, whoa, is their name Amy? Is Ame? Is it a full like amethyst? I don't know. Like, hey, on some real shit, bro. Like, we know what they mean. Like, the bro nevs hate my ass, bro. It's all the shit I gave the game early on too. But the thing is, like, I don't think they actually hate me on some real shit, bro. Like, I just be saying shit. No hate, bro. Only love to your game. Like, you gotta be at least my favorite, like, second favorite fan game of all time. Of all time.
And I'll see y'all later.
Hey, double fucking breakdown, Dread. Thank you very much, bro. Like, on some rich, bro. Give him a like. I'm gonna post a comment too, bro. Yes, bro. You gotta show support, bro. Like, actually, like, spreading some love, bro. On some real shit, though. So that was actually like Lynn's backstory. I mean, I know, like, I just didn't understand the part where, like, how she, like, got a godly powers, but we basically saw now she escaped, you know, fell down the sanctum. And I guess, like, correct me if I'm wrong, like, of course, like, I'd like to see, like, an actual discussion in comments. Like, don't be afraid, bro. Like, you can comment. I respond to every single comment, bro. Unless it's some dumbass shit, bro, but you know me at this point. But I guess what's like a baby Arceus, she found him, they became friends or whatever. But if this is the thing I don't understand, if he literally blessed her with godly powers, like basically becoming a demigod or whatever, why couldn't they just like escape? Like, why did she have to like make a puppet? Like, was she just so bored? Did she just know that it would be too easy? She created a puppet. I mean, she had to fix the seal, or she had to get the keys and open the seal for them to be released. But I just don't get it. I don't get it. Explain. That'll be, I guess, the last Reborn video for a long while. I did say I saw Desolation, probably at Uranium. I know the game isn't finished, but it looks pretty clean though. And I remember playing a while back, and I quit after an hour. I don't remember why. On screen shit though, think faction watching this far. I know it's a different sort of video. It's pretty much just a reaction, not really like gameplay one. But I did when I found out more about Lynn's backstory. But I'm not gonna stall, you know. I do want to stream because I did end up early today. It's a Friday too. It's not gonna go up on a Friday, but it's chill though, bro. Gala. Hey, I also always like to say at the end of every single video, bro, remember though, okay, even though it's starting to get a little bit cold and shit, it's not as hot anymore, it's still important to stay hydrated, bro. Yes, I'm even drinking water right now. Yeah.